in part D, same directions, we're long dividing. We're taking 3x to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus 11x squared minus 2x plus 5, whew, that's a mouthful, divided by the quantity x squared minus 2. Okay. So another little curveball you haven't seen yet is what do you do when either in the divisor or in the dividend it doesn't go in descending powers of x, which is not an issue here. We're going from x to the fourth term to x cubed to x squared to the x to the constant term in the dividend, the thing we're dividing into. And in the divisor, it at least goes from x squared to the constant term. So there's no reordering of terms necessary here. But if it went like 2x cubed first, so if it had like 2x cubed first here and then plus 3x to the fourth and then the other stuff, you'd have to reorder these guys. Put it in descending powers of x. So you might encounter that in the homework. Now that's not the issue here. What is the issue here? Well, in the x squared minus 2, what gets kind of skipped over? What don't you see? Something involving x, right? X to the first power. So one thing that can help you is to put in a placeholder for that. So you could go x squared plus 0x. 0 times x is still just 0. You haven't changed anything. So in the driveway, let's go ahead and put in a placeholder for the x term that you don't see initially and make it x squared plus 0x minus 2. And then in the division garage, we'll put in 3x to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus 11x squared minus 2x plus 5. Okay, what can I multiply x squared by? This x squared to get 3x to the fourth. What do you think? So yeah, we're going to have a 3 in there, right? So 3x squared. Notice I put the 3x squared above its like term inside the minus 11x squared inside the division garage. Okay, now what do you do with the 3x squared? Distribute it to x squared plus 0x minus 2. Okay, so what do you get? 3x squared times x squared is? It better be. What happens when you multiply 3x squared times 0? 0 is 0x. It's just 0, right? So you can just put 0 here if you want, or if you like, 0x cubed. Doesn't matter. And then distribute the 3x squared to the minus 2. What does that get you? Minus 6x squared. Then what do you have to remember to do? Change the signs and add. Do I really need to bother changing the sign on 0? No. Change the sign on the non-zero terms. I mean, if you want, you can make it minus 0x cubed, but it's the same thing. It's 0. Okay. Add them up. What do you get? Those guys better go away. What do you get? 2x cubed plus 0x cubed? Well, isn't it just 2x cubed? You're adding 0, so it doesn't do anything. Is it plus? Minus 5x squared. And then what do you do? Bring down the operation with it, so minus 2x. And you start the process all over again. Ask yourself, what can I multiply x squared by to get 2x cubed? And your self replies, so plus 2x. And then distribute the 2x to x squared plus 0x minus 2. What does that get you? Minus 4x. Good. Change the signs and add. So minus, minus, plus. Okay, so add them up. What do you get? Negative 5x squared plus 2x. Then what do you do? Bring down the plus 5 and start the process one last time. What can I multiply x squared by to get negative 5x squared? So minus 5. Then distribute the minus 5 to x squared plus 0x minus 2. What do you get? Put the result right here. Minus 5x squared plus 0x plus 10. Okay, add them up. What's left? Oh, just testing. Sorry, got a little tunnel vision there for a second. Change the signs and add. What do you get? So that guy goes 2x and minus 5, right? Yeah. Is there anything left to bring down? Nope. So how could you write the final answer then? You could take this quotient. What's the remainder turn out to be? So I'm going to put that 2x minus 5 over. Well, yeah, we could just leave off the 0x now. So then that division in fraction form is equal to this: 3x squared plus 2x minus 5 plus the quantity 2x minus 5 over the quantity x squared minus 2.